Aloha everyone, this is Jewelyn. Welcome back to the channel and welcome to, I want to say, the most hidden gem, the most gorgeous plant shop on the island in Kaimuki. Welcome to the channel. What is your name, where you're from, and where are we?
Hi, this is Zoe. I'm originally from China and this is Planteom.
Yay! Welcome to the channel and thank you so much for having the channel and here in your beautiful plant shop, and I'm super excited to talk plants with you today. So hope you guys enjoyed today's video and give this video a big thumbs up for having another special guest and the most gorgeous plant shop here on the channel, and I'm looking forward to talking plants with you. One of my favorite things to do on this channel is doing a plant talk Q&A and going around a personal collection, and this one in particular to me is going to be really fun because this is kind of like your new baby. You haven't had this for too long.
Yes.
So first thing I would like to ask is, how long have you been into plants and how do you find it, since you're not originally from the island?
Right.
How do you find plant life in Hawaii? So tell me about your plant life. How long have you been into plants?
Okay, so I've been into plants for over, I think, 7 years now, ever since I moved to Hawaii.
Okay.
I started buying plants, collecting plants from everywhere, private seller, and there's a lot of big nurseries on the island.
Plants for several years now, and was owning a plant shop on the island a goal for you for a long time, or what made you finally make this happen and come reality?
So I actually never thought about having a plant shop. It was really just like personal collecting, and then I love having them. I had a lot of them. I started selling when the pandemic happened because, you know, I was just at home and nothing to do. So I figured I'd just sell some plants and make some money, and then I realized that there's so many people wanting to buy plants out there. So I started selling more and more, and then it gets to here.
So were you selling plants in your home?
Yes.
Okay, see, I was doing the same thing too. I think the plant community, it kind of starts like that, where you're selling propagated babies growing in your home, and then every now and then you just kind of open up something like this, and I think that's super special, especially for the Hawaii plant community. So speaking of the Hawaii plant community, since you've been in it for a couple of months with your shop, how has it been? Is it a warm community, and do you find that there's a lot of plant shops out there, or in particular something like yours? I feel like it's super special because not only do you have a plant shop, but you have a little like coffee shop here, which I think is super cute. Tell me about it.
So actually having a cafe is something that I've always wanted to do. So when I started selling plants and I wanted to have a plant shop, I just thought that it would be a great idea to put the two together, because I do understand that there are a lot of people, they're not comfortable having too many plants at home, and they can't really have plants because if they travel a lot and for some other reasons. So having a cafe would be able to allow them to come in and enjoy the plants without buying them.
Right.
So
I love that.
it's like a jungle experience in the city.
So tell me, what makes your plant shop unique? Because there's so many things that is going on here. Not only can you find unique tropical plants, which I think is also interesting too, to have a plant shop in a tropical island, because I know a lot of plant shop owners around the world have to think about those things when they bring certain plants into the space to sell. I feel like you're pretty lucky to be selling on a tropical island, offering so many plants that I feel like a lot of people in the plant community around the world would dream of being able to come into a shop like yours and find all of these tropical plants. Tell me, how is it to be a plant shop owner on a tropical island?
It is great. Like for example, I would be able to grow a lot of them like very quickly because of the weather here. We don't have winter, it's always humid, always great sunshine, and then there's also a lot of big nurseries that have so many species. If anytime I run out of anything, it's very easy for me to find them and find good specimen, right? Also, we have a lot of people actually coming here from California. They want to buy plants from here instead of buying, well, first of all, it's very expensive to buy in California, from what I've heard. And also, it's hard for them to find like really big and nice specimens. So when it's here, they love coming into the shop and see everything that we have here, and they know that we have them all year long, and they're always like very jealous of it.
Speaking of which, okay, that's another good question I would like to ask. If someone is coming to the island and is really big into plant life and want to come here to pick up a plant, but they don't live on the island, how does it work? Are you able to ship it off to them once they pay for it, or is there anything that you can do for people who are visiting the islands that would like to purchase something from here that can't personally take it back to where they are?
Yeah, so at the moment we're not shipping plants, but usually when they come in, I will tell them exactly how to prepare the plants to go on the plane with them. And it's actually very easy. They can just get rid of all the soil, yeah, and they can bring them with them.
Okay, a little plant tip if you're interested in coming to the shop if you're visiting the island. Another interesting thing that I would love to ask you is, when you're getting the plants, are you sourcing it just from local growers here, or are you bringing in plants from different places?
Basically everywhere. If I could, I would definitely find them locally because, you know, it's easy for me to actually be able to see the specimen and then know that they're healthy, they're good, in good shape. But if there's some very new species that I really can't find here, I would, you know, try to find it somewhere else. Yeah.
So out of all the places on the island, what made you choose Kaimuki?
It's actually, I just saw this shop on Craigslist, and then I just came here to look at it. And for me, I always love Kaimuki. You know, there's so many super unique little shops around here and cafe and everything. So personally, I love coming to this area just to enjoy the environment, and then everything. Everyone is so friendly here. So when I saw the shop here, I just love it. First of all, it's big enough for me to have the shop and the cafe, and also we have a lot of events, so I need a bigger space. So this is almost like perfect for me.
And how long did it take for you to like put this all together?
I got the shop in May 1st, and then I had my soft opening August 1st. But that was just like the front part of it.
Right.
We're still getting the backside of the cafe ready, you know, trying to install the coffee machine and everything. So hopefully by the end of the year, we can have our grand opening.
And how many people are helping you behind the scenes with this? Or is it just you, or?
So at the beginning, it was just me, but now I actually have 2 girls working for me, and they're both very, very helpful.
Nice. Okay. Also, I want to say, having a plant shop in Hawaii, what are like the people coming in for? Is there certain plants that Hawaii plant community is coming in? What are like the sought out plants that people are like, the trending plants people are coming in asking for?
Right. Actually, I have all like kinds of customer coming in, all age groups and everything. So they all are interested in every different things.
Okay.
Yeah, some of them, well, most of them, first thing they will want something that's very easygoing, of course, like something that you can't kill. So I always recommend them, you know, golden pothos and snake plants. Those are very easygoing plants for beginners.
And then there's those sought out hidden gems, like a variegated monstera.
Yeah, so those ones I sell mostly online because those require more knowledge when you want to buy the plant, and then people who actually understand and appreciate why that plant is so expensive compared to all the other ones. Yeah.
Tell me about the things that you're doing in your plant shop. I know you're big on community and trying to grow a nice green community. I see a lot of events happening here. Tell me about like your vision with your plant shop and your goals with doing a lot of community events here.
Yeah, so I try to have as many events as possible when it's off business hours because I want to, well, first of all, utilize the whole space. But also, I think when people can come in do yoga in the space here, they do like painting classes, all those things. They can actually enjoy the plants in a different way. They can interact with them in a different way. So for me, it's very important to like introduce plants into their life, not just by selling them the plants, but like letting them actually communicate with the plants in different ways and enjoy them and appreciate, you know, them being there.
Nice. And I also seen that you had a Pilates class.
Yes, we did.
I'm a Pilates instructor, and I would love to teach in a space like this. I think any instructor would love to teach in a space like this. So tell me really briefly about your plant collection at home. Like, what's going on now since you have this going on? Do you still have a personal plant collection at home? And how is it to manage like your personal collection at home plus the plant shop?
So for me, I personally love philodendron and alocasia the most, and I also have a lot of begonia because, you know, they're very popular. They're a little bit harder to take care of compared to the other ones, but I do love them because they're also alien looking, right? So those 3 are my three, you know, most favorite families. But with them, honestly, I bring in a lot of them on Saturdays because I try to do like a rare plant Saturdays. But I would bring in different families too, just so, you know, people can see them and, you know, appreciate them. But in the shop, mostly I try to control the price range under, you know, $30 to $20 kind of price range, so it's more reachable. For those plants, for me, I think I really need to give them special care.
Right.
So I usually just keep them at home, and whenever I want to have one or two for sale, I'll bring them in shop on specific days.
And speaking of that, I feel like plant life, you can do plant life on a budget, and then plant life can get really expensive. And I feel like ever since the pandemic, I feel like certain plants are really pricey.
Yes.
From like years ago, I see like the trend of plant life getting really expensive. But at the same time, if you want to do plant life on a budget, there is like plant-friendly budget plants.
Yes, there are a lot. Also, I've been trying to grow a lot of like kind of expensive species to grow them a lot bigger, and then I will sell cuttings of those. But I try to press the price down because, you know, if you have a plant that's like originally a baby, you pay like $100 for it. But if you
Right.
grow them into like 10 notes plant, you cut them, each of them basically is only $10, $20, right? So that's what I'm trying to do, so more people can actually buy the plants that they want with a lot lower price. Just they have to, you know, root them and everything,
Right.
which I will also help them, you know, along the way to tell them what will be a good method and all those things.
So quick question, just a little side question off of the plant shop. Your personal collection at home, I'm always curious when I meet plant owners, because everywhere and every person that you meet has a different space. So talk about your personal space. Are you in a house, an apartment? Like, what's the lighting like? Do you have an outdoor patio, a front yard, a
Right.
backyard?
Yeah, so at home, I actually live in an apartment building.
Okay.
So, but I do have one bedroom that's dedicated for plants.
Ooh.
They are just like all shelves and plants and grow lights and humidifier, everything that they need. I also use my auntie's backyard.
Okay.
But for those, I try to, it depends on the plant. Some of them I try to keep them at home because I know they need more care, so I can actually check on them every day. The ones that I think they're hardier, I keep them, you know, outside, because when it's outside under mesh, they actually get way more light than
Right.
just grow light, and then they love being just that kind of
Environment.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay, so it's always possible. I mean, when you're a crazy plant person, you will figure out ways
Yes,
to have plants
definitely.
in every single place, or if you maybe can have like extra outdoor space and you have someone that
Yeah.
that is awesome. So I'm really looking forward to walking around this space and doing a plant tour with you. And while we walk around, maybe think about the top 10 plants that you just love and adore in the shop. And then before we go there, tell me your top 5 favorite plants in your personal collection.
My
at home.
favorite ones, I have so many favorite ones.
They're all my
Don't we
favorite.
all?
Yeah.
Pink Princess is actually one of my favorite too,
Ooh.
because, well, first of all, it got very popular maybe because of the color, but for me, it's just very pretty and it's so easygoing compared to all the other pricey plants. Like, it's such an easygoing plant. It just keep going no matter what, and then every leaf is different. So I'm
Right.
always excited to see, okay, what's the next one gonna be? Second favorite would be, let me think. Verocosum is something that I really like.
Okay.
Yeah, because they're so fuzzy, and then at the time I actually found them really hard because of the leaves are so thin and so fragile, right? But I actually figure out how to keep them happy, and after that I'm just in love with them.
Nice.
And they're so pretty, right? The next one will be Milano Crescent.
Okay.
Yeah. That one, actually I've been trying to get mine to go really big, but it's been hard. Well, it's not easy. I realized that they don't start to get really bigger size until they reach certain point, like 3-4 feet. That's when they actually start to go bigger and bigger. So that's what I've been trying to do. I actually love the bigger one, of course, but the baby one I still like them. What would be the fourth one? Let me think. Actually, the fourth one would be Poly or Purpley. So they're not actually very pricey plants,
Okay.
but I just love how alien they look. You know, yeah, they
Yeah.
just like have that look that's like unlike any of the other plants. And everyone who comes in, I always tell them about that plant because I actually have that one pretty regularly in the shop, and I just love that plant. What would be the third one? Let me think. Oh, I actually really like Very Good String Apart.
Oh, okay. Nice.
It's a very easygoing plant to me. They grow so easy. Honestly, I don't know why, but I always forget about them. And they always by window getting low light, they get super pink, and they're okay being in dry soil for a couple of days.
Right.
So for me, they're just so easy and easy to propagate.
Easy to propagate, yeah.
Yeah, and then they don't take up a lot of space. You can have just one hanging super long, just like that one tiny corner, right?
Yeah.
So they're very cute. Was it 5?
Yeah. Okay. And I think another question I would love to ask is, what was your first plant?
Wow, I actually don't remember. That was so long ago. I honestly don't remember. I don't know. I think actually my very first plants will be some herb plants.
Okay.
Either, I don't know, basil or something. Yeah, because at the time I think I was thinking about having some fresh herbs at home so I can cook.
I can definitely relate to that.
Yeah, so that's how I started to get plants. Once you have one, you're like, okay, maybe I need more.
Right.
You know, that's how I started. But like, I think that's the first plants, like first couple plants I have. They're all herbal plants. Yeah.
Okay. So to wrap up your like first holiday season, like what are your goals with the plant shop for the rest of the year, and what would you like to see the shop look like for the next upcoming year?
So for this year, my end goal is to really have the cafe completely ready, so I can have both sides, just like, you know, have a grand opening with both sides, right? So that's this year's goal. Next year, I'm actually trying to add more shelves and everything. I know it looks good right now, but it doesn't look good enough to me yet. I wanted to make it even more jungle, like you won't be able to see any wall space or anything.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I'm.
Well, I look forward to coming back and maybe doing another plant talk in the future, several months down the road, to see how you're doing and how you're loving like your first full year being a plant shop owner in Hawaii. And how is it also to be a small business owner in Hawaii, and how are other small businesses on the island, like, are they opening up doors for you, and do you find the community to be a welcoming space?
Well, first of all, I feel very lucky that I picked Kaimuki, because ever since I opened, all of the business around this whole neighborhood, they all come to my shop.
I love that.
Hi, they buy plants from me. They tell everybody who goes into their shop, you know, about my shop, because they know I'm on second floor. It's kind of hidden, so I feel like they've been trying their best to tell everyone that I'm here. So I'm like so thankful every single day. And I think because of that, all the people living in this area, they actually come to my shop to support. They know this is a small business, and then they really want to see more shops like this happening in the neighborhood or even on the whole island. That's why they come here, try to, you know, support, and I'm just really happy about that.
Anything else you would like to share about the plant shop before we wrap up today's video and do a plant tour of the shop?
Not much, but you guys are welcome to come in and take a look.
Yay! So if you're ever on Oahu, please come on down and let Zoe know that you met her here on the channel, and I look forward to seeing you again in the future.
Yes.
And also, I will be doing a pop-up with my shop in the shop, which I'm super excited. I'm a huge fan of women supporting women, small supporting small, and also especially during this holiday season, to shop small. I think it's so important to support small business owners, and I would like to thank you so much for having the channel come to the shop and being a special guest today.
Thank you.
So let's do a walkthrough. I'm super excited, and it's so fun to be able to talk plant life, especially with someone who is new to the plant community, because your shop is such like a new gem. So give this video a big thumbs up, and thank you so much.
Thank you. Okay, welcome to Planteom. Let's do this walkthrough. Okay, first of all, we have this one on the left side.
The infamous, yes!
This is our photo area. Everyone loves this yellow chair.
Anything interesting you would like to point out in this corner?
Oh, yes, we do have this little Christmas tree that's made with, I don't know, 500 air plants. They're so cute and so easy to take care of. See all the plants here. We have a couple pallets up here to hang all of the hanging plants. They're very lush and make the shop very jungly. And in the center we have this huge Thai constellation, which I love. Everyone loves this plant. This little cactus corner, I got inspired on Pinterest, of course, and it's just so cute. Everyone coming here, even they don't buy them, they just love taking pictures of this little corner where I have some of my projects. You see this one, this mini monstera, I'm trying to turn it into a full circle, right? So when I turn it into a full circle, I might put it up for sale. I'm not sure yet. And this dragon tail, it's just starting to climb and give a new shoot. So I really want to see it start splitting more and more once it plants. McDowell, I've been putting it here for a couple weeks and it's just so big. Look at this leaf size. Everyone loves this plant. Oh, this little shelf here. Most of the time we have a lot of Caladium family on this shelf. That is because it's closer to the humidifier and it's just really nice with the root color and everything. And I can tell them all about this same family on this shelf that if they want to buy these plants, they have to have somewhere that's higher humidity and they need to take better care of them, like pay more attention to them if they want this family. And then once we walk past the humidifier, this shelf usually I try to put more begonia family. Today we sold out a lot of them actually, but you can still see a couple of them. And yeah, they're right next to the humidifier. Look at this big packing box. This is our big area. So this side, I try to keep it more simple. You see it's mostly just white color, clean. We do have a full really big macho fern up top here, which everyone loves because it feels like they're just in under the jungle. And that also every month we actually have different artists come in here and put up their works and everything, which is why we also have First Sunday art show. They can come here, everyone can come here and enjoy live music and meet the artists of the month. And here is our little cafe bar. We do offer some simple iced tea and coffee items with some pastries and mini cakes, pies and stuff like that. Yeah. Let's see, top 10. This one is actually one of everyone's favorite, mistletoe cactus. I think the reason why is that I have a big one here where everyone comes in, they see this one and they just love it and they always want one. Because it's a shade cactus, it's just so easygoing, so anyone can buy it wherever they live, as long as they have a window. These little variegated string of heart, like I said, I love them so much and I always have them in the shop for sale. And they're just so cute and everyone loves them because of their color. It's pink. Okay, so let's see. These two, Satin Photos and Marble Queen, they're very easygoing and these plants we usually recommend to people whenever they come in asking for easy plants. So we actually sell a lot of these, so definitely top 10. Alright, let's see all of these ones. Swiss cheese, Monstera Ansonii. Everyone just loves them because they have those little holes on their leaves. And then I love putting them right here because they're right under the spotlight. So everyone, when they come in, they see them right away. So also, they're very, very popular in the shop. Let's see what else. Oh, okay, this one. I think you all know this one. This one is so popular everywhere because of velvety, all the leaves. And then now we don't have the super big one, but I've sold some before. The leaves are about 3 times bigger than this one, and they're just so pretty when they're like full and lush, and even just like with 3 leaves, they're so simple looking and so zing. Alright, let's see what else. Oh, this one. This is the Ficus Ali. I've been loving this plant lately, and then a lot of people really appreciate how special their leaves are. Compared to the other plant, they have this very long, lean cut leaf shape, which makes a very different vibe if you really put it in your home. Definitely one of them. This is the watermelon peperonia. Everyone knows that, and then they're super cute, and I'm sure that everyone who buys them is because they look like mini watermelon and they're so cute. They're also very easygoing. You water them like they're succulent, dry out completely. So a lot of people like them because they're kind of low. This is the Makoyana Caladium. This one, compared to all the other ones in the same family, this one to me is a little bit hardier. It doesn't get as much dry edges as the other ones, even though in a dry area. That's why I like them. I usually tell people, if you're trying to buy a housewarming gift, this is so pretty. The bag is all purple and it all closes at nighttime, and you can see the back of the plant. This one is one of my favorite recommendations. This is the Alocasia Black Velvet. They are just so easygoing. I've left one in a super dark corner for over 1 month without watering, without any light, and they didn't lose one leaf. Mention this one. I call them Mickey Mouse cactus. They're just so cute. But today we only have the yellow one. Usually we have the white and orange one. Every kid that comes into the shop, they just want to buy one of these because they're so cute. Look at this one. Look exactly like a Mickey Mouse. This one I've been telling a lot of people about. This is the Exotica. They are, they're very easygoing, they're very adaptable, although they would go through some transition when you're trying to move it into somewhere really dark. But because of the leaf is so velvety and shiny and silvery, most people really appreciate it. Looking forward to see you guys at Planteom. So starting December, we're going to be open 7 days a week from 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. every day. We are at 3457 Waialae Avenue, second floor. Bye!